time for a message. If you guys are looking for some answers, they're within. I'm just here to clarify, okay? And I'm feeling a little, it's Friday night, so let's just, what's the message? Stand up for yourself. Bear energy. I found these cards in the child section at some crystal store. In the children's section. Tarot's not necessarily for children, but these were there. Anyways, stand up for yourself. Can I just say, when I finally stood up for myself, like to the fullest, I lost a little grace because I was going through it. But regardless, when I stood up for myself fully to anybody and everybody that ever took me for granted or took advantage. Never mind. Once I started fully standing up for myself, there was pretty much nobody around. And that's the fear, right? For standing up for yourself. We fear if we speak our mind, then we're going to be rejected. Yes. It happens. But would you rather make somebody feel good with, let's say, a lie, or make somebody feel the reality with the truth? Anyways, standing up for yourself is a process if you have been a little, too nice your whole life, saying yes all the time. All right, so we're focusing on standing up for ourselves and risking rejection. 1, 2. Fuck you. I was like, bye, you gross. Ew. Anyways, I guess we're going to get one of these. Standing up for ourselves is not easy. Okay, on the flip side, once you get your grace back a little bit, it's like certain people that, the closest ones to you, they're not going to reject you for the rest of your days. Like, some of them will. But, like, once you reconnect after they reject you for just standing up for yourself, I cannot even. I'm getting so worked up. Oh my gosh. So some time goes by, and they're like, well, if I want them in my life, I guess I have to respect them for who they are. Like, whoa. Like, so freaking ridiculous. When we finally stand up for ourselves and just be real, is the whole thing, people that are used to using you, abusing you, or walking on you, or whatever weird things they do because you let them, they have to acclimate to the new you, and they'll be motherfucking fine, and they'll be better off for it because now you're being real. It's so weird. We have to be so strong just to be who we are. The trend is authenticity, and so it's gonna get a little cuckoo because people are bizarre in nature instead of just It's like, no, that's not going to work anymore. And the system that fears the chaos of the authentic ones is like, yeah, it's going to be a little bumpy for a minute, and then it smooths out a little bit, I guess. Damn. When I fully stood up for myself, it was like 2 years ago, and people are just now, because like I'm just now, it's not like a defensive, I'm standing up for myself. It's more like, this is who I am, take it or leave it. I really don't fucking care. So, challenge yourself to be you. And you might lose everything, everyone, and feels like the Twilight Zone and a death for sure. I truly, multiple times, felt for a pulse. I'm like, am I actually here? Because nobody would acknowledge the truth of me. So bizarre. They're still struggling. I'm still struggling. It's like so stupid. Really? What's the message? Love you guys. The Ten of Pentacles? Yeah, this has been a big deal in my life because I grew up with a very hardcore religion, turn the other cheek, you know, work for somebody else. Having your own business in my bloodline, never would we, there was no, it was like foreign language to have your own anything is working for somebody else. And then the moment I was like allowed or permitted to go for money, because it wasn't until like less than a year ago, you can see my first videos 8 months ago, terrified to start the channel and be my own boss, whatever. It wasn't allowed in my psyche, in my pursuit to be one with God. It was like, money is dirty and it comes from people that walk on people to get to, it's like it's all terrible sin. It's just no money. I mean, just like a year, 2 years ago, I was homeless because it was intentional. Because something Jesus says is sell all you have, give to the poor, and come and follow me. And guess what I did? And then I found him, and it was all the, I don't know what. It's a whole thing. Any Hisky, once I was done turning the cheek and fucking being this humble to an unhealthy degree. I mean, okay, I don't regret any of it, and I understand why he says to start from scratch. The value is invaluable. Is ridiculous. The foundation of me now, starting from scratch, truly with intention. And then I was like, okay, now that I have permission to go for my empire and all the pinnacles, I don't want to be like, money is not the goal. The goal is to be self-sufficient and financially independent. Okay? So, standing up for yourself and your Ten of Pentacles which, just by being born, you're a Ten of Pentacles because you're the, it's like, Ten of Pentacles represents generational wealth, legacy, lineage. And so it's just a matter of choice to pursue houses, lands, family, all the things, or to intentionally not pursue. And then, anyways, stand up for yourself. And then I wouldn't be talking about this, but like, boom, here it is in your face. Stand up for yourself and your Ten of Pentacles. Go get it. If you didn't know, you could, because it was not even part of my bloodline's language. Go get what? It's like, and so now it's just a matter of, once the channel gets enough whatever, so I can put the ads on and make money from the channel, that's like my Ten of Pentacles. But meanwhile, because it could be 10 years, or not 10 years, it's probably gonna be less than 5 years, but bruh, I'm not quitting. I'm gonna get the camera and the hair, and like, it's gonna come naturally though, not because I'm trying to make motherfucking money. It's just because next level up, I got the camera. You guys been here, you already know. It's gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen because society is pressuring me. I'm finally, whatever. Okay, so I have these ideas. It's so bizarre, but one of them is, I can't even say it out loud. It's embarrassing. I don't know why it's embarrassing. Mass-produced coleslaw? Like, why? I don't know. I don't know. Like mango coleslaw? I have like a line of coleslaw. I probably won't, but it's like, just do something while I'm waiting for my channel to pick up. What's the other idea? Well, I have an opportunity to manage, a little group of girls as caregivers to get certified. And the LLC, I guess, takes a minute because I applied for that weeks ago. Anyways, it's like the moment I was allowed to pursue the Ten of Pentacles, the ideas haven't stopped. It's going to be inevitable because I'm allowed to. I just never thought I was allowed to. It's like, I thought, the rewards were in the afterlife. And that's all I cared about. I didn't care about this world until I realized this is my afterlife, and it's not somewhere in the clouds. Like, holy shit, how bizarre. Okay? Stand up for yourself and the things that you want. Yes, God first. And if you want to be perfect, start completely from scratch. Because there was a merchant, remember? I was walking along the Silk Road with Jesus, and he had all the things that he sold, and he was like, hey, Jesus, so I heard you have the secret to eternal life. And I think he was probably mocking him a little bit. I don't know. It's just my take. And he's like, so what do I have to do to have this eternal life? And Jesus told him, to follow the commandments. And he's like, I've held all the commandments since youth. He's like, okay, well, you lack one thing. If you were to be perfect, sell all you have, give it to the poor, and come and follow me. And the man went away sorrowful because he had all the things, and like nobody's gonna just be like, oh, okay, Jesus said. But then there's me, and guess what? I did it, and then I don't know if it was Jesus or his doppelganger or his minion or his whoever it was. He knew all the things, like the story of the Samaritan girl where she met him by the well and he told me everything I ever did or ever knew. And it just so happens after I got rid of everything and was literally homeless that I encountered this person that knew me and all the things that I did, and he wasn't necessarily happy about it. It was like a problem. He's like you so so it is. I don't know. Bizarre. It was a very bizarre 3 days I was with this Jesus person. And one of the things he said to me was, you just want attention. And this was before I even considered a channel. Was isolated for months in the woods. And I'm thinking, all I want is attention? What are you talking about? And so looking back, I did consider, like, once I died and went to heaven, everything would be illuminated. And yes, I would get some sort of, not attention, but recognition, acknowledgement, like, you did what Jesus said, and like, because you fucking told me to. The fuck? Now you're mad? I don't get it. It's so stupid. And so, yeah, I was expecting the acknowledgement, which I got briefly, not very warm. But now, just in the last few days, I have recognized the value of being out of the spotlight. Because once you start getting attention, the narratives and the gossip and the distortions of the projections and the whole thing fucks with your true identity and the actual purpose of your actions are distorted. It's all fucking weird. And so I appreciate, the only, whatever reason he had to say it like that, you just want attention. It's like, no. But I understand the value of God being in secret. God will never just be like, poof, here I am. Because everybody would fuck him up. Like, psychologically anyways. Not worth it. And be in the background and here I am on the platform, but it's like, you can't be in the corner and silent and have the whole universe just within, like, yes, but no. There's no purpose in anybody's life that is independently just isolated. All purpose. Anybody even like closely related to God is going to be connected. Your purpose involves connection. and you might get a little attention or a little acknowledgement, like, duh, coleslaw. You're gonna have to connect and find a distributor, and the places to, like, it's like, you can't just go be a hermit and find God and sit there and be humble and nobody knows forever, like my dad. No offense, Papa, but like, time to connect and show off. Like, my dad is connected in a scary way. Nobody knows. Like, anyways. So, stand up for yourself. You know, I don't know if it's necessary for anybody to have to do like the scenario of Job or Jesus, but you know, it's like they say nobody has to do the Job thing anymore or the Jesus thing, but I don't necessarily believe it. I think anybody that wants to be absolutely perfect or like all the way enlightened has to go through it to prove it to themselves. Addiction, homelessness, narcissist, religion, debt, all the fucking things, disease, outcast. It's like, if I didn't go through that and overcome all of it, I wouldn't know for certain myself and what I can accomplish and the power of what I can accomplish. I would just be like, well, Job did it, and so I know if I had to, I could too. No, it's like I had to prove to myself. I didn't even know I was proving it to myself. I thought I was proving it to God, because I was. But then it turns out it's like God doesn't want sacrifice. He wants mercy. He used to want sacrifice, I guess. But now it's like, he just give God a break. He's like doesn't want to be the scapegoat. He wants you to know for yourself how you can be solid on your own with the wisdom, the pearls of wisdom of the historical magical beings like Job and Jesus. So you don't have to start from complete scratch unless you want to know your true power and potential. You can kind of know because you see other people that have come up from nothing. Like, it's possible. But to know for yourself, I understand now the reason why Jesus says to do the things that he says to do is so that you know who you are. Whoa! We are so powerful. And to be fully independent, psychologically, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, it's like there's no comparison to know for yourself. So, I guess we'll get one of these. These are staring at me in the face. Whoo! I love you guys. If you're still here, I assume you like the message. And you know I love you. What's the message for this? Standing up for yourselves and all you can be. Shine your beauty. Keep that upright, actually. Shine your beauty, you beautiful babe. Let others do and say what they will. Keep doing good. Resist the temptation to dim your light to become as dark as those that oppose you. Shine your beauty. Stand up for yourself. You might be isolated and chaotic and rejected for a couple years, but then you find your grace and people are like, well, we should probably not outcast her because she's just standing up for herself. What? Like, what the fudge? Sickle pop makes no sense. Bizarre. Any Hisky, I got you guys that support me. Well, it's so inspiring. You guys inspire me to just be me. And I hope I inspire you guys to just be you. The age of Aquarius, where we are unique and authentic and innovative and weird, and it's actually just natural, and the magic of a human or humanoid is like, you know, the movies portray some crazy magic that you know, that kid I was with for 3 days admitted that they make some movies off of real situations, however they get their material. Fucking fuck. But like, when you are transparent and intentionally for God, naked, nothing to hide, it doesn't matter if there's a bunch of cameras on you anyways, because you're not. It's like lights, camera, action, and so it is. It's like an unwritten contract to what a beautiful way to present an example of any experience through the way we can make movies today. It's just so amazing. The technology and the magic of movies. They can portray situations that I just try to portray in a 20-minute message. You know, it's like, you can listen to my little spiel, or you can go see a movie and all the things. And it's like, what's my point? Just going on a tangent. Shine your beauty. Let others do and say what they will, because no matter what, they're going to say something, and they're probably going to get it wrong. And so why not just be completely authentic? They're going to get it probably wrong anyways. And if they truly even tried to go relay a message reflecting what they actually just experienced with you, they probably still couldn't quite get it right. So give them a break. Don't even care. Just be you. And it's just, it's gonna be a whole new magical world once you are unapologetically you. All right, my beautiful babes. I love you so much. I hope that helped. Until next time.